Head on the Mic podcast. It's your boy, IFBB Pro, Matt Brutale. And today we are going to be talking about cardio. It's going to be short, sweet, to the point. I'm going to be giving you an option, not an option, but we'll say a little, if you want to call it a hack, you can call it a hack, a trick, a tip that will help you still move upwards with the cardio grind. All right. So if you struggle with staying in the gym, with making time for the gym, and like you are working out, but you don't have time to do cardio at the end of your workout, or you don't have time to do cardio before your workout, this is the episode for you. All right. Again, this is for those of y'all that want to get leaner. What's good, everyone? I see you here. Mello, what's good? Big Red. Manny, what's up? It's been a minute. Jacob, what's up? Lisa, what's good? Conquering Savage, what's up? Yeah, Mellow too cool. What's happening? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. Let me know how your day is going before we dive into it. Let me know how your day is going. Brat, poker fan, thrills. I see y'all on TikTok. Big Red, what's up? How's your day going? Ovini, what's good? How's your day going? Let me know how your day is going before we get into this podcast episode. I'm just going to let you guys and girls know that as I'm recording the podcast episode, I won't be responding to any questions or comments, but at the very end, I will try my best to answer as many questions as possible. But feel free to still drop comments or drop questions as I go along, and stick around to the end and I'll answer them. All right, so be patient, you know what it is. But for the moment right now, I can talk to you if you all want to talk, if you want to ask questions. I'll take on your questions before we start it up. Let's see here. Patrick, what's good? Vanessa, thanks for joining. Whopper Jr., what's up? B Math, AC, Tony, Wicked West Coast Studio, what's up? Just Dame Craft, Neil, what's happening? I see you, bro. Just Dame, hey, what's up? Do you play games? Yeah, I do play games, but not much anymore. Gurpreet, what's good? Let's see what we got here. Lisa says something. She says, workout and cardio complete for the day. Day's good. Fuck yeah, that's what I like to hear. I love that. Keep it up, Lisa. Good shit. Don't touch DL. What's up? Yo, Hassan, what's happening? I see you, bro. Neil, thanks for the roses. I see you. Niagara Falls, but it still wasn't. Some people are crazy on TikTok. I'm not reading all that shit. All right, people. So we're going to be talking about it. We're going to be talking about today's episode, which is cardio related. And it's basically a trick or something that I want you to know if you struggle with doing cardio and, you don't have enough time to do it before your workout or after your workout. Michael, what's good? I see you on Facebook. Michael Clement says, good afternoon. I'm ready for cross fitness Wednesday afternoon. Kill it, bro. I hope you crush it, man. Jason, what's good? Zach, what's happening? All right, people. Let's break it down. Somebody says, his name is Ikram, says, I'm Kawhi from Wish. That's hilarious. That's actually hilarious. I got that a couple of times. Uncle Paji, I remember you, bro. What's happening? You dropped something? My jaw. Hilarious. All right, let's get into it. All right. Again, guys and girls, I'll be reminding you that I will be getting into this episode very shortly. And while we're recording, I will not be responding to questions until the very end. So hang tight until the very end. And with that out the way, with that said, we'll be diving into today's podcast episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yo, what's good, meatheads? Hope you're having an amazing day, and welcome to another episode of the Meathead on the Mic podcast. It's your returning champion, IFBB Pro, Matt Brutale, and today I'll be breaking down what to do if you don't have time to do cardio before your gym session or after your gym session. All right, we are going to be breaking that down. I'll be giving you, I guess if you want to call it a hack or a tip or a trick to help yourself stay in momentum with cardio without having to spend more time in the gym, or without having to, revisit the gym and go so many times in a day. All right. Especially if you're busy. Okay. The moral of the key of this episode is that efficiency and consistency beats intensity. All right. Intensity being, the main form of cardio, many main form of cardio, whether it's treadmills, whether it's bikes, whether it's elliptical, so on and so forth. All right. So we're going to be talking about it. If you don't have time to do cardio and you still want to be in line with cardio, making your progress, burning your fat, building your muscle, then this is an episode that you cannot miss. And I want your undivided attention. Okay. So let's break it down. If you don't have, cardio equipment readily available at home, then it's really fucking hard to stay consistent with your cardio if you're a busy person. All right. Like for myself, I'm quite lucky because I'm a full-time bodybuilder and I'm a full-time online coach. So I have, a treadmill at home. So I could do cardio whenever I want. And even when I'm super busy, there'll always be a way for me to do it because I've got the treadmill at home. Right. But most of you guys don't have that. Okay. And I'm going to be breaking it down for y'all. All right. So listen to what I'm about to say. You do not need cardio on a treadmill, bike, elliptical. It's not like the only way to do cardio. Okay. Yes. In my opinion, and I think for most of you would agree that, you know, using these cardio pieces of cardio equipment are like the most effective ways of doing cardio because you can tweak the intensity to make it more or less challenging. And it just feels like it's just the right thing to do. Most people can get into that cardio mind state when they're using cardio equipment, right? So if you're asking me, I think it's still more effective than the tip that I'm going to be giving you. But again, this is something that I'm suggesting if you do not have time. If you do have time, I'd recommend using the bike, using the treadmill, using the elliptical. But if you don't have time, that doesn't mean you don't do cardio. It means you do this. And I'm going to be talking about it in a little bit. Okay. So cardio machines aren't the only way to do it. But if you're a busy parent, you're a busy worker, you're a busy student, again, you might feel like, okay, if I'm not doing that, I'm not doing anything at all because you don't have time for it. All right. And the truth is, nobody really outside of like professional athletes will have the time to do cardio pre or post workout, like early in the morning or like really late in the night. So, what I'd recommend, and guys and girls, if you have one of these, use them. Probably have one on your counter. I would recommend this. All right. You're either going to use your phone or you're going to use your Apple Watch or any digital watch that you have to track your steps. Okay, use your digital phone, the phone that you're watching me on right now or listening to me on right now, or your Apple Watch or your Garmin watch, whatever digital watch you have to track your steps. Okay, and what you're going to do is you're going to aim to hit between 10 to 15,000 steps per day. Okay, if you've never tracked your steps and you're hearing me say 10 to 15,000 steps a day and you're like, holy fuck, like that's a lot of steps. It's really not, especially if you are a busy person, if you have a job that you have to like walk around in, even if you work in the office, you know, going up and down from the printer and all that, you know, lunchtime, you're walking here, there, everywhere. You've got kids, cool. You're walking with them to do other shit in the week, right? Dogs, again, you walk your dog, right? It would be more, it's more easy to think about it once you actually do it if you haven't done it. All right. But if you have done it, and if you do know how to hit 10K steps a day in just your normal day to day life, I recommend doing it. Okay. And the reason why is because it still counts towards your extra calories burned. Walking and being more active still increases your caloric expenditure, which still burns more calories, which still burns more fat. And if you're working out and you're lifting weights in conjunction with this, you're also going to be building muscle, which is going to help you not only keep the fat off, but burn more fat. Okay. So I want you to remember that it doesn't seem like a lot, but it's still cardio and it still counts. And I know, as I said earlier on, and as you might agree, treadmills, bikes, ellipticals might work a little bit better. You might feel like it's just more impactful. And I personally believe that myself. Like I would probably not do the walking because I have the luxury of doing cardio at home whenever I want because I work when I want and I do whatever I want when I want because I'm a online coach and a professional bodybuilder. But if you don't have the choice and it's either doing a cardio machine or doing nothing, I would recommend doing the steps because it still does count and it still will help you. All right. It will affect your weight loss. And the best part about it is if you're really fucking busy and you like don't have time, it'll feel really subtle. Like it won't feel like you're going to the gym again. It won't feel like you're doing something extra. It won't feel like you're doing more than, you know, you can actually handle because it's just walking, right? It's walking. You can get your steps in by taking your dog on a walk, by taking your kids to the park, like taking the stairs instead of the escalator, just making those small decisions every single day to make sure that you're stepping more than you're not and that you're hitting between 10 to 15,000 steps per day while also going to the gym and while also of course being on point with your nutrition to ensure fat loss to, you know, encourage muscle building and muscle growth so that you keep the fat off and burn more fat in the process, right? Again, there are so many ways to stay on top of your cardio without spending more time in the gym. Those three things, you know, taking your dog on a walk, taking your kids to the park, or, you know, taking the stairs instead of the escalator are just the three ones that came to my mind. But everybody has a different life. And day to day, you'll know the things that you can do to make it so that you get extra steps and focus more on cardio if you don't have time to do cardio at the gym. Make sense? Again, don't be so one dimensional. Don't just like marry the idea of, you know, treadmills only or bikes only or ellipticals only, so on and so forth. You can, I want you to understand, at least in this episode, that efficiency is better than intensity. You don't need to use cardio equipment if you don't have the time, because then you're going to have that sort of complex in your mind where it's like, fuck, it's not going to be a perfect day because I can't go do the treadmill after my workout, and therefore I'm not going to do cardio. When you could really just go in your fucking backyard and do laps. If you really wanted to listen to a podcast like the Meathead on the Mic podcast and just do laps, walk in your area, you finish a long shift, walk somewhere. You know what I mean? It's that simple if you do not have the time to stay in the gym. All right. No matter what, you can get it done. That's all I want you to remember. You don't need to only use cardio equipment to do cardio, especially if time is your biggest excuse. All right. So now that you know this, time can never be an excuse again, because as long as you have 2 feet, an Apple Watch or a phone, and you're able to count to 10,000 with your phone, you'll be okay as long as you're, eating right and training hard. All right. That's it. That's all. If you like this episode, share it out with a friend. I hope I was able to deliver a valuable experience to you guys and girls today. Again, feel free to DM me anytime if you have any questions, if you want any tips. I got your back. Let's embrace your inner meatheads together. It's been nice chatting. Hope you like what today's topic was about. IFBB PRO Matt Butale signing out. Boom. All right, folks. Podcast episode recorded. I'm going to look at some of the comments and questions if there are some. Let's see here. Let us see. Yo, Jay, what's happening? I see you, homie. I see you, man. I'm watching you. I'm seeing you make this progress out here, man. Looking good. All right, let's see. The Conquering Savage says, I run 4 miles to the gym and back 4 days a week. That's solid, bro. That's more than solid. That's really good. Randall, what's good? I appreciate you. I see y'all. I see you guys. All right, let's see here. What do I have here? Someone says Travis Scott. Can you say... No, I'm not saying any of this nonsense. Dream car. I don't know right now. It's always changing. What's up? I see you, JR. All right, people. That's it. That's all. I'll be talking to you guys again in the near future. You already know what time it is. Peace, love, motherfucking protein. We are out, gang. Later.